Hallo Händler. Da oben ist der Bunker. So, soweit ich weiß, wenn wir unsere Rüstung, unsere Schildweberin wegschmeißen würden, dann könnten wir noch eine zweite bekommen. Aber was wollen wir mit zwei Schwunken, was wollen wir mit zwei Schildweber? Wir kriegen jetzt nicht irgendwie eine Profi-Schildweberin, die besser wäre. Ich kann immer noch nicht glauben, dass ich erst in diesem Spiel wirklich entdeckt habe, dass man tauchen kann. Also erst in diesem Let's Play, letzte oder vorletzte Aufnahme.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Das ist eine Arbeit.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to
So.
get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Natürlich. Natürlich weiß ich auch, wie Gradzahlen funktionieren. So. Na, eigentlich. So. Ja, 60 ist genau schon richtig. 450 ist nochmal 90 Grad. Warum Spiel? 450 mal 90 Grad. So. Und dann kämen wir auf 630, was 180 Grad von 450 ist, was dann so wäre.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Warum das Material? Nimm doch einfach die ganze Rüstung. Wir bekommen dafür nichts. Weil wir die Schildweberin-Rüstung bereits bei uns haben. Gut, dann gibt es heute auch den Kampf um Meridian. Kümmern wir uns drum, geben bei Ross nochmal Bescheid und machen uns dann auf den Weg zum Sonnenpalast. Es gibt nichts wirklich, was wir noch weiteres vorbereiten müssen. Also Waffen und Rüstung sind in gutem Zustand. Wir verfügen über all die nötigen Spielzeuge. Einmal rüber zum Grab. Rost, es ist Zeit. Natürlich horcht er uns wahrscheinlich immer noch ab.
Hi, Rost.
Huch.
I'm back. It's been a while. I've got what I need to destroy Hades. The Master Override. Now all I have to do is drive it into Hades' skull, so no problem there. The final battle will be fought at Meridian. Hades will come for the spire, and I'll be ready. I found out how Elizabeth died. She sacrificed herself, as you might expect. Said something about going home. I wonder where that was for her. If I ever find out, I'd like to go there. See it myself. Assuming I actually survived the battle at Meridian, of course. Which, let's face it, is, well, Who knows? Well, I'll try to come back if I can, but I guess this might be it. Thank you, Rost. Thank you for everything.
Machen wir uns auf den Weg. In das sonnige Meridian. Ja, wenn ich mir die Zeit so ansehe, wie gerade in der Aufnahmezeit sitzen, wir werden definitiv überziehen. Ich hoffe, das wird niemanden stören. Wir haben für Fallen Order damals auch überzogen, weil echt nicht mehr genug war für eine weitere Einzelaufnahme. Und so muss es geschehen. Das ist immer auch das Problem. Die Ankündigung hat nicht geschrieben, dass wir das Spiel heute zu Ende bringen. Aber das ist immer schlecht vorherzusagen, wie lange man für was brauchen wird. Wir haben uns halt diese Aufnahme nicht wirklich ablenken lassen von Sachen. Und sich mit ganz vielen Leuten geprügelt und sind viel schnell gereist. Dementsprechend geht es natürlich schneller. Wenn wir alles manuell gelatscht, dann wäre das nicht so. Aber gut, wir wollen sehen. Komm schon, Spiel, lade. Wir wollen nicht die ganze Zeit den Ladebildschirm totschlagen. Gut, auf zum Sonnenpalast. Aus dem Weg! Oh nein, die Wachen sind wieder creepy. Okay, jetzt haben sie sich eingekriegt. Danke. Wart.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Können wir noch was sagen?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Okay. Was ist nicht in seiner Verantwortung?
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Machines not pacing around here.
Marat?
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Der Berg?
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Der Turm?
And the spire. Erend and the vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Gut. Was nun?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Noch was?
I'm afraid all we can do is wait. Get some
Okay,
rest.
natürlich überprüfen wir die Vorbereitung am
Or
Berg und am
tend to
Turm.
other matters.
Absolut. Können wir das für eine Reise machen? Da können wir uns ausruhen. Da ist der Turm. Da ist der Berg. Laufen wir. Das nächste Tagebuch ist fertig. Wie viel haben wir? Okay, 19.11., 16.07., 31.10. Fehlt noch, 15.01. fehlt noch und danach kommt Gaia-Protokoll vom 3. Februar. So. Genau, die Odyssee ist das Projekt gewesen mit Apollo, mit dem Alpha-Modell von Apollo. Und die Odyssee ist ja nicht weitergekommen. Okay, die hatten eine Demeter-KI, habe ich mir gedacht. Gut. Ah, der 16.07. ist jetzt auch fertig. Ja, vergesst, was ich sagen wollte. Nein, was zur Hölle?
Where are they coming from? The west? The jewel?
Wir müssen zum nächsten Aufzug. Der Aufzug ist hier. Damit kommen wir wieder runter.
kept the wheel turning all day, and by the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two.
Gut, schauen wir uns an. Gehen wir wieder in diesen Aufzug, wo die Ketten... Keine Ahnung, wie funktionieren. Der Hebel ist mit nichts... Nein, der Hebel ist mit nichts verbunden. Da ist kein Mechanismus. Aha. Okay, da hinten bewegen sich Ketten, aber das zieht hier nichts hoch. Der Käfig, der einfach mit nichts befestigt ist. Gut, jetzt da runter. Dann ist es halt die Verteidigung zu inspizieren. Wirklich? Ja. Ich sehe, die Vorbereitungen gehen richtig gut voran. Dann schauen wir mal, was sich denn alles hier unten beim Berg gesammelt hat.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Oh, die beiden.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Natürlich sind die beiden wieder am rumzanken.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
Hey, Ted.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
Der Schneider ist also
You
hier.
did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Praise
Noch
the
was?
This
sun.
place
Spies have
really
released Prince
couldn't be more
Itaman from
different to the
Sunfall.
sacred land, could it?
31.10. hat das gemacht. Halloween. Oh nein. Travis hat Unsinn gemacht. So. Okay, Ted hat schon damals Probleme gekriegt. Und der hat sich ein eigenes Ted hat sich ein eigenes Theben aufgebaut, sein eigenes Luxus-Suite. Oh, das ist alles nicht schön. So.
Always stay bright.
Wurde sehr knapp.
Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Elida, du hier und nicht da, wo der Kampf nicht ist? Überraschend.
Elida, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a troll were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment, every dawn and dusk. I should give you this, to help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
Prince Itaman is alive and well.
Wir haben 3 Gegengifte erhalten. Okay, das könnte nützlich sein.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have
Don't
to.
ask me where to go if you're lost.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
Ja, sie fällt ihm einfach wortwörtlich in den Hals.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much
Ufit?
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Itaman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me, like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Die beiden einfach.
I only fight when I have to. But by the time I have to, I usually want to.
Meridian.
The sun is my armor. This other armor I wear is a safeguard.
Vernünftig. Weiter geht's. Nakoa.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong, for the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end. Like you said, we'll stop Helis cold. Together.
Rambo?
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
That's a nice spear, Uthid.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
Die beiden haben zu viel Spaß. Nehmt euch einen Raum, solange ihr noch könnt.
Can't fault my prisoners' discipline. All those dawn drills have served them well.
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn?
Can be. Cinnabar Sands was before that, and there were no survivors.
Well, I don't like to boast.
Tatsache.
Oh, son, keep the shadow from falling upon me.
Du hier! Naja, es gibt Sachen zu töten, nicht wahr?
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The wait before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Noch was?
Killed anyone lately you'd like to talk about?
Nicht spezifisch, nein.
I don't care for fighting machines. But I hear these ones are demons. That's exciting.
Natürlich ist es das.